Welcome back. Second show. And welcome, boys. Second show.
How good is it?
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Good to be back.
Awesome.
How was the weekend, boys?
Yeah, not too bad. Pretty good. Yeah, not a good result, but...
No, it wasn't good, but there's always this week.
That's it. Regroup.
Yes, regroup we shall. Anyway, first segment. Last week's game brought to you by Muso's Corner.
All right. Yes, last week's game. I don't know, what, 42-12? That was the score, I think. I don't know what to give out of that one, but...
We did show patches of...
Brilliance.
Yeah.
But... all off kicks. We didn't really break their line.
There was a few good performances from a few players I thought weren't too bad, like Edric Lee.
Yeah, he went all right.
Played well.
He did really good.
Sione coming back wasn't bad.
Yes, he made a couple of good runs there. Yeah, he did.
But we did miss KP.
Oh, 100% we miss KP.
Yeah,
KP's all our pack.
But we've got to learn. It's like back in the 80s and the 90s, we couldn't win without Harrigan. And then we couldn't win without Johns.
Yeah.
We need to be able to...
I know what you mean there. We've got to go... KP, yeah, he's awesome, mate, in that thing. I think Tex Hoy there, he didn't go too bad.
No, I think he did well.
Yeah, I just don't think he got into the game as much as KP would have.
A lot of pressure on him too.
Yeah.
They targeted him as well. They
Yeah.
put some high bombs up straight up and
Got him
But he
over
did. He handled it well, I thought.
Yeah.
You know, I think he can hold his head high. There was other performances that were
I really
a bit to be desired more.
Yeah.
I really think that Mitchell Pearce needs to go out this weekend during training and just practice different ways of kicking that football because the amount of times it's straight up in the air.
We need to change. We need to keep the defence guessing.
Yeah.
The thing is, to me, they know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
You know, back in the days when Joey Johns, Darren Alden, kick from the scrum base.
Yeah.
And bang, gone.
Yeah,
If the
Albert was
fullback's
down
up
there.
in the line,
Yeah.
we've got some fast.
Yeah, well, normally your fullback's sitting at the back of the scrum.
Mm.
So that's the kind of player Andrew Johns was. He would do it like that. He just knew the game so well. And if Pearce, I don't know, maybe Pearce can take a bit of old, go back and watch a couple of games. Just, like you said, something different.
That's
and
right.
I've noticed
Keep them guessing.
A few teams have done that this year. Done the kick from the scrum or... Yeah, just even in general play, second tackle.
That's right.
Edric's tall, lanky. You know what I mean?
You got Bradman that's got some pace to him.
Yeah.
Shibasaki.
Yeah.
They're all pretty quick players.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, absolutely. I think
I tell you what, he's a quick little player too. Connor Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can motor for a little fella.
Yeah.
But
He'd be
let's.
good doing it.
We need to keep him guessing. Like the thing is, it's run it up for 4 up the middle and kick.
Yeah, there's no. As what I've pretty much watched every single game, and what I see that it's first run Clemmer, second run Speedy, third run
Mitch
Barnett,
Yeah.
Or
And one out.
and then fifth tackle kick the ball up in the air.
Yeah.
There's no. They sometimes they probably should. What they should do is just play it off. Don't kick it. Just play fifth play and get tackled 10 metres out. Like that's better
than nothing. Yeah,
than
kicking the ball
catching
there.
and then getting back first tackle at the 30-metre line. Like it's
Something
needs to change there.
I noticed one thing too. Saifidi made a break on the weekend, and he made a break, and he was looking to offload, and he turned around.
No one there.
And no one there.
That's right.
There was no one there.
No one was backing up the ball. No one was running with him. No one was going with him. So when they make the break, they're like Terry Lamb, mate. He was one of the best backer-uppers of the game. You know what I mean? If a Bulldog player made a break,
He was always there in support.
yeah,
Same with
turned
too
around,
with
Terry Lamb was there.
Billy Slater.
Yeah. Same
Another one,
thing. Yeah.
which I think KP will be as well. But
Yeah.
in Texas defence, he's still blooding himself for that position. So we can sort of take a little bit off him for the moment. So
Well,
he's
he's
still an
you
apprentice,
look at the
so to
current-
speak.
He still did good.
Oh yeah,
He still did all right.
You look
100%.
at current players at the moment, and the best support player at the moment is Tedesco or Pavenhausen.
Oh, yeah.
You look at
Oh,
that.
for sure.
If you watch them closely on a whole 80-minute performance.
Tedesco's always following
They
the
spend
ball.
majority of the time at the play the ball.
Yeah,
area.
and he's always there. Yeah, like I said before.
He's always in the screen
He's a
of
little
the TV.
Terry Lamb, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If someone makes a break, you're right. Tedesco's right there. And
But-
Pappenhausen is the same.
You look at that, they're all running off. Not saying he's not, because we have a great halfback, but they're all running off great halfbacks.
Yeah.
Which
All good.
Mitchell Pearce is a great halfback,
Yeah.
but he's just got to get. I don't know. Maybe it's confidence is down.
Yeah.
There's something.
Or he might think there's too much pressure on him. I'm not too sure.
I personally think that
Because you notice when Blake Green was there, when Blake Green was playing, before he hit his
Yeah.
knee,
We look like a different side.
tight, yeah, the pressure comes
We won't go
Mitchell
too much on that because that's coming up a little bit later in a
No
question. But
worries.
yeah. Apart from that, there's not much you can really say.
all I will say is in regards to the game on the weekend, before the start of the game, they had both teams were wearing black armbands.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And we want to send out our condolences to Joel Dark, who's a local Central Newcastle player. So shout out to his family and friends. Condolences of the passing of Joel, and also special mention to Boyd Cordner, who plays for the Roosters. Condolences.
Yeah, we would like to
Best wishes to the
like to
family.
dedicate tonight's show to the Dark family anyway, and yeah, must be a terrible time for them. So yeah, condolences from the show to you guys. And there's not much we can really go on last week's game, really, except for just
Stump
only
us,
that-
isn't it?
let's
Stump
put it
us.
behind us and
Only
move forward.
I will
They're
say
out
one.
for a duck.
Two players that came in, Edric Lee and
He had a wonder. To tell you the truth,
Sione was not too bad.
They did stand up.
Sione
Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, they
Sione
did.
didn't get much time, but Edric Lee performed.
Edric Lee was
There's a couple of drop balls that could have turned the game around, but
and good on him because he's worked hard to get back to where he
I
was.
was there from a
But
broken arm too. So
Back to where we were saying last week too, but with Sione, the passion. You can see it straight away. It was there,
yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see it
His
today.
first run, mate. Did you see that?
Oh,
mate. He was off, man.
Yeah.
He just charged.
and there was no
him.
support then.
Yeah.
He
But
has the
I would
opportunity
like to see maybe with Sione and Mitchy Barnett what they do at Penrith with Billy Arm at kick out just before half time. One of those come off another break.
Interchange him around.
Yeah, and then you bring him on,
At that crucial
well,
time.
yeah, just after half time.
Yeah.
I personally think Sione Matautia should be our lock because he's got good.
You reckon?
No. I reckon moving forward,
Oh, yeah.
Mitch Barnett should be in the second row.
Yeah, but then we've got Tyson next year, so
Yeah, well, but I'm talking about this year.
What a forward
Oh,
back.
yeah.
I'm talking this year. Like going towards half time.
Yeah,
Take Mitch
yeah.
Barnett off
Well,
for a little
put
bit.
Sione.
Put
yeah.
Sione on back in the lock and.
I've noticed with Sione, when he gets close inside that 20, he runs that straight line where they do the decoy. And he comes on that straight line with the short ball from the halfback or the 5'8".
Close to the line, you won't
He's
stop him.
damaging. Yeah, he'll just charge.
You
and
won't stop him
he
close to the
scores-
line.
To tell you the truth, majority of his tries, that's how he scored them.
Yeah.
Running dead straight like
look
that.
at the
Even
s-
when he was at centre, he used to do the same thing.
Yeah,
you know?
he did.
A couple
He
of
runs
years back,
those good lines.
KP was putting Fitzy in the holes a lot.
Yeah.
Let's try and do it with a bit of size, a bit of mongrel.
Mongrel,
He
yeah.
had-
No
I
disrespect to
don't think-
Fitzy, but let's also give Sione a go. Get a bit, short ball on him right on the line.
I don't think.
Nah, sorry, you can tackle him. I'm not.
There's a lot of games this year where I've thought to myself they needed to get Fitzy off and put someone else on, and then Fitzy's just stayed on and stayed on. I think Fitzy's probably he's definitely
Don't
not
get me wrong,
he's definitely not an 80-minute player. He's probably more 60.
No, I reckon he's 80 minutes.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
I agree he's a good player, but I think he'd be a better player if he played 60 minutes instead of 80.
Maybe you could look at a rotation thing
Yeah,
between the
that's what
three
I'm
of them.
talking about.
Between
Yeah,
the three of them.
Yeah.
If-
Rotate him around.
And
But
they come on.
Fitzy would be in my starting 13 every day of the week.
Yeah.
Whether it's, like you said, but we could sort of
But
especially with Tyson coming next year.
Because that's I've got the funny feeling that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Fitzgibbon, Tyson Purcell, and Mitch Barnett a lot. And that'll be our back row next year, I'm pretty sure.
I would.
It's
When he
hard.
puts the 8.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Unless he goes on the bench.
Super sub.
and he's perfect on the bench because he can fill in anywhere that we need him. I think they, based on what we've said, I think he needs to be, going on with 10 minutes to go before half time and playing the last 20 minutes of the game.
Yeah. So
Where he's damaging.
I'd take him off 10 minutes or 15 minutes before half time. Go over race. As soon as that ball's kicked off after half time, bring him on.
Yeah.
He's fresh as anything.
Yeah, fresh as a daisy, mate. Because I've noticed he plays better football when he's fresh. When he's not.
Aidan Guerrero played the whole 80 minutes.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah,
right.
But you
wow.
I don't understand why he's retiring.
He's still a good player.
You could tell. You could definitely tell that he was struggling, but he backed up, got back to the 10, did his tackle.
He never once put his hand up for a race.
No. Yeah. He's played for the Kangaroos. He's played for Queensland.
Unfortunately, he played for Queensland.
Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry, you Queensland.
Sorry, Aidan.
Anyway, on to this week's game.
Yeah, this week's game. All right,
Kenny?
Yeah, brought to you by Broadbeck's Plumbing, and we've got the St George Illawarra Dragons at home, 4:05 kickoff, Channel 9 game.
Old boys round.
Yeah, old boys round. Yeah,
And also women in league round.
Yes.
Yep. So thank you to all the women.
We'll
that
touch on that a bit later than women in league, but
I think we've got team list Tuesday. I think you got the team list there, Josh, don't you?
I do. Straight off the press from NRL.com. So we've got back in fullback our big player Kalen Ponga.
KP.
Edric Lee's retained his spot in the side. Tuala's still in there. Heimel Hunt's back in the centres. Yep. I think they're resting him, and Stafford Towers retained his spot.
Yeah, I do.
He's been playing pretty good.
Tex Hoy has been named at halfback. 5'8", which I do like.
Wow. Tex Hoy at 5'8".
Yeah, Tex Hoy's at 5'8", which I do like. Because he's a runner.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. He's more of a ball player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where this is gonna, more of a passing game. Where I think Tex will more run at the line a bit more.
Yeah.
Which Mitchell Pearce, when he does it, he's damaging.
I think when he runs, especially close to the line too.
I think with Tex, because of his speed that he's got, he's going to be able to get the ball quicker to Ponga. Ponga's going to be able to get the ball quicker to our wingers and centres.
I do feel sorry for Mason Lino.
Yeah,
he's tried. His goal kicking was unreal.
It was awesome.
It was just an off night. But yeah.
Then we've got Pearce, our captain. Then we've also got Clemmer at the prop, and he's been going good all year. Even the game on the weekend, he's just still.
I think, like I said last show, we've got the most meters.
Have you ever seen him play a bad game for us?
Clemmer,
really?
I don't.
Not really.
I don't think I've ever seen him play a bad game. Honestly,
he's always out there. He's always given all he's got. So
unfortunately, we don't have Kurt Mann this week because he's.
What an absolute joke that was.
He's off,
to be honest,
he's off for a crush tackle, but he couldn't have avoided that. He couldn't have avoided that.
The video referee reviewed it. At the time, the game said nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
And then the match review committee come through and.
Because they're cracking down on these crashes.
Yeah, but that'll do, mate. Seriously,
he was on the shoulder, wasn't he? Wasn't he leaning on the
there
shoulder?
There was nothing he could do.
What gets me with that, right, is the players, they'll run the ball up, and you notice when they run the ball up, they'll turn their backs into the tackle, they'll get tackled, and they're crunched over like that, and then they'll go down.
Yeah.
It's like they're doing it deliberately, so they know they will get a
penalty.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Mike Aceva.
Michael Aceva is one of them.
He gets the ball near the line. King Kong wouldn't stop him.
Yeah.
He runs it back from his line. A feather touches him. He goes down to hold his neck. Like, I'm serious. Like,
what type of feather?
Yeah, but
mate. But seriously, you have to look at it and go. I'm not saying they are deliberately looking for penalties, but hell, come on.
Yeah.
But in replacing him is Randall.
Chris Randall.
Chris
they have
Randall.
got
So,
Chris Randall in there, yeah.
The last time he played, starting number 9 against
Melbourne Storm, wasn't it?
it was a team where he made like 50 tackles.
Oh, that was Penrith, wasn't it?
Yeah, he played well.
Yeah.
So he started number because Connor Watson got injured.
Yeah.
Early in the game, he came straight on and made like 50 tackles. So it'd be interesting to see how he goes. We've got Daniel Safidi back in number 10 jersey where he belongs, because it was really weird on the weekend that he wasn't in the.
He was on the bench.
And he wasn't in jersey. He wasn't in jersey number 10 either. He was
16.
Yeah, and it was weird.
Yeah.
And that was another player that made a good run.
I think he's the one that made the break up the middle, turned around, and there was no one there.
You got Fitzgibbon, which is good. Last home game, he made his first try for the year. So let's hope that on Old Boys Day, the crowd get behind him and get him over for another one. Then you got Aidan Guerrero, last game at home. At home.
Yes.
Then you got Mitch Barnett, who's had a bit of controversy over the last 48 hours with his family, so he'll be raring to go and showing that he's the knight that he is. Then you got Phoenix Crossland, who comes back into the side from his concussion.
He's on the bench, is he?
I like our bench.
Yeah.
I like
so
our
the bench is Phoenix Crossland, Safidi, Herman Essa, and Sione Matautia. The only person, and then you've got the extended bench, which is King, Solo, Mason Lino, and Tauta Mogo. Now, I'd only say probably there, you probably
Swap King with Essay?
King with Essa only because
Joshie King, yeah,
he doesn't miss many tackles.
No, have you
Whereas,
seen him?
yeah.
To be honest,
he's like Mitch Barnett.
Unless O'Brien's giving him a rest.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, I think he deserves a bench spot.
Yeah, for sure.
Personally, but
he's a junior that we need to keep because
he won't go anyway. He won't go anyway.
We need to keep him here.
But I suppose that's why O'Brien's coach and I'm not. So.
That's it, yeah.
But based on what the press conference after the game of the Roosters, Adam O'Brien said that he's got a plan. He's got a plan.
He's a smart man.
To get us through to the finals, and then when we get to the finals, speed it up. And you see the people that he's been under, Craig Bellamy and Trent Robinson, the previous coaches that he's been under, they've also had plans prior to going into the finals as well. So he's learning from the best. So we got someone.
I'd say the boys would have got a mouthful on after the game.
I'd say, well, he wasn't too impressed with it.
Right, they say it too.
Yeah.
You know, like he's out there.
Well, he wasn't expecting that result. He was expecting, the team to aim
close.
I mean, he's like us. He's watching it and he's frustrated because we know the boys can play better than that.
Yeah, he can see the potential.
The boys know themselves they can play better than that.
And I think with Heimel on that right edge too, I noticed that right edge on Saturday night that they got
I'll tell you what,
they got killed.
Luke Keary smashes down
They
the
found
short
it
side.
and they just took it.
Yeah, every set
they kept doing it. Yeah. So,
See, I like our bench, but like, we've got players there that can cover positions too with injury. We've got Phoenix that can go
half, 5'8", dummy half. Maybe I think even last year he had a couple of games as centre.
All wing.
He's got hooker as well.
And then you got Mr. Reliable Matautia that could go from centre, wing, second row, lock. Could even play prop. And he played 5'8" last year.
Yeah.
So,
and then you've also got Jacob Safidi and Herman who can fill in anywhere in the front row.
Well, I get we have to start with DSAF because he's DSAF and Clemmer. But,
they're the two.
I mean, you got to feel for Jacob. He's played well all year.
He has, hasn't he?
He has played well.
The way he charged it off that line, that last home game against Cronulla, how he just charged it like from the kick-off and he just charged it off the line. That was wow, mate. And we'll sort of stand, we were at the game and we'll kind of just behind it. And, mate, he was running hard. And, I wouldn't be standing over that for sure.
I'd much prefer to have a run-up, probably say Edric Lee than who we were talking about, Jake Safidi.
We got some muscle.
Yeah, we sure do. That's for sure.
Yes.
But in the side for the Dragons, not really much change from their last week's team. And then we've got Tyson Frizzell, whose first game at Newcastle.
Yeah, right.
Since he's signed with us, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Get him used to the scenery.
Newcastle crowd.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
Yeah.
All right. So, what caught my eye, Josh?
Well, Caught My Eye segment is brought to you by one of our sponsors, Steak and Chops. I like steak and chops for dinner.
Yes,
So
Beautiful,
thank you
mate.
for your sponsors. And my Caught My Eye this week is the State of Origin for 2020 has been announced.
Yeah.
We'll be playing. So game 1 will be Adelaide Oval.
Nice. How good is that? Adelaide Oval, eh?
Yeah,
Isn't that awesome?
it's going to be different because it's definitely a cricket ground.
It's an iconic stadium.
Yeah, I
mate,
know.
you know
It's
what
got
I
to
mean?
be better than the SCG.
Yeah.
Personally, SCG is not a footy ground.
It
may be a
used
good
to,
ground.
It used to be the home of the footy.
Yeah, I know, but it's from a supporters. You're too far back.
Yeah.
Do you
Unless
think-
you're at the either end, but yeah.
Do you think by putting that game there that they might get the Adelaide Rams back?
No, that'd clash. Same colours.
Yeah. If we've got to bring another team, bring back the Western Reds.
Yes.
And then game 2 is at ANZ Stadium.
Yeah.
Game 3 is at Suncorp Stadium. So first game's the 4th of November, then the 11th of November, and then the 18th of November. So it's quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Why couldn't it be on the 25th of November?
Well,
The
what's
last
so
game
special
3.
about
That's
the
my
25th?
birthday.
Oh,
well.
I
that's
think.
my brother's birthday.
I think.
Is it? Yeah.
I think we shouldn't have had it at Adelaide Oval.
I reckon. No.
McDonald Jones.
Well, I was watching NRL 360 last night, and Buzz Rosfield mentioned that game 2 should be actually at game 2. They were saying that game 2 is actually at game 2 is at Suncorp, game 3 is at ANZ.
Yeah. fair
so-
enough.
Sorry, no, that's right. Game 3 is at Suncorp, but they reckon that Suncorp should be game 2 because
Scratch the head.
otherwise, it's going to be a dead rubber playing at Suncorp.
Cool.
Because
Yeah.
the New South Wales team's going to smash Queensland this year.
I don't know.
Oh,
That's a
no,
big
we're
call.
talking about State of Origin here, mate.
I mark my words.
Yeah,
we will
yeah.
win 3.
Oh, don't get me
Call.
wrong, we've got to go inside, but State of Origin.
the way Nathan Cleary's playing at the moment, we'll just
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's something about Origin that the Maroons
It's
just
they go to a different level.
look
They-
at Dane Gagai.
Yeah.
He
plays
plays
shit.
for a club, but then
As
come
soon as he puts that
Origin.
maroon jersey on,
It's
yeah.
like a flick of the switch.
Switch,
It's
he
just
just-
like.
yeah, it's crazy.
Can't stop it.
him, yeah.
Anyway, what caught your eye, Kenny?
What caught my eye, mate? In the Dragons Raiders game when I think the young fella, I don't know his first name. His last name is
Cody
Ramsey.
Cody
Is
Ramsey?
it? Yeah. And had
Gordon's son?
Yeah. No, he had his mum there at the game, and just the emotion his mum showed when he scored the double. And
See his mates, all of his mates there.
yeah,
They all put $100 for him the first try
right,
scorer.
and he got it.
Yeah.
Right.
So they
they had a big banner and everything.
they were loving it.
Yeah. And
He was playing pretty good, too.
and I think he got the intercept. And one of his, I don't know if it was, I don't think it was him offside, but I think it was Ewan Aiken in the centres was offside, and he's done the runaway, and they've caught it back, and you see his mum.
Oh, mum yelling off.
So yeah,
Yeah, they
that
had to
caught
bip-
my eye.
they had to
mate.
bip
That's
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's,
It was
that's
good.
goosebump material. That.
Yeah.
What caught my eye?
What caught your eye? Tell me.
The Panthers. Are they?
Oh, the
Are they,
Panthers.
uh,
I knew you were going to bring up
but-
the Panthers.
Well,
Look
mate,
how young the side is.
I know they're just
Are
they're
they-
just going good, aren't they?
Are they beatable? To be honest,
I don't think they'll lose their
No.
next 2.
Don't know. I don't know.
I think
don't
that
know.
they're gonna win their next
But
2 games.
The only thing that I can think of is do they need a loss?
True.
Just, you
True.
know what I mean? To
Do they need
give them that to
do
think,
they need to rest any
okay,
players?
we are beatable, all right, and maybe that might put them up that next level because you don't. What scares me a bit is right. You don't want to go through the premiership season with losing only one game and then come into the semis.
Yeah, true.
And then lose that first.
Because they are
semi-final.
young, very young side too.
Yeah, because you don't want to. They're going to be in a qualifying final, so they win. They get the week off, go to the prelim. You don't want to lose that game.
No, 100%.
And if they win the next two and then come to that game and lose,
you'd want to have.
They'll have to do it the hard way. See?
Do you think Ivan Cleary rests some players so that
Don't know. I'm not too
freshen
sure.
up?
I'd maybe give Viliame Kikau a rest.
No,
Maybe.
he's in mid-super cage. You can't do that. Give like James Tarmo and
I tell you who else I'd like to see at the Knights. He's a workhorse.
James Fisher-Harris.
Oh, the
Mate, he's
fish.
a gun.
Yeah,
He's a gun.
He's a gun.
He goes right. He
I
stands
know
up
we
there with the
can't.
big
I
fellas
know we
too.
can't fit him in there, but imagine
he'd
him
be
with Frizzell coming and Clemmer and
Yeah, he'd be good.
He'd be a gun forward pack.
Unbeatable if he was there.
anyway. That's just
Well, they are. They're going top guns, aren't they? Well, they are the premiership favourites.
and
for
rightly
sure,
so.
yeah.
Rightly
Yeah.
so. I mean, a lot of people are still going, oh no, it's going to be the Roosters. Credit where credit's due. They're a young side, and they're
I've heard it. Even 100% footy last night on Channel 9. They said the same thing. Everyone's going Storm Roosters, mate. But the way Penrith are playing,
you can't.
they've already beat the Roosters.
not even
They've already
playing
beat the Storm.
They're not even playing that
So-
100%, I don't think.
Oh, well.
They're playing like 85, 90%.
Yeah, so you just imagine if they do
A lot of it has to be given credit to Cleary.
Or they just trying to tickle us, are they?
I don't know.
Not giving their best and then wait till the final series and just come
It's not
out
just
blazing.
it's not just Cleary that's playing good.
whole team.
Jerome Lua,
Yeah.
he's been
He's on
probably the
fire.
form 5'8" in the competition.
And
at the moment.
you see them when they all score a try or they all
they
do
love
something great. They're loving it. They're on top of each
The
other.
thing is too, but I like their backline. Young backline they got with Crichton
Yeah.
and Aidan and
Well, Dylan Edwards, like a player that hasn't been really mentioned.
you wouldn't look
about
at
it.
him. You wouldn't look at him twice, really.
But he
but-
ran, last week he ran over 300 metres
Yeah.
in a game. Like that.
He's
and
standing up.
and then you got other older blokes like Isaiah. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Well, like I think we said it last show. If you don't get picked for New South Wales,
Well, they're
if he don't get picked for New South Wales, he'll do a nudie run.
you
Yeah.
keen for that job?
I'll do a
Alright,
nudie
there we
run
go,
if
people.
Isaiah doesn't get.
We'll televise it on next week.
No, don't. You don't want to put that on live footy.
And
I will
anyway,
just-
next.
one more thing about caught my eye. The game between the Cowboys and Storm. Josh Maguire got sent for 10.
So he should have. I'm not sure what he said.
I'm
but
not
it
sure
must
what
have
he
been
said.
bad.
I'm not sure what he said, but he must have said something really bad.
Well, for him to get sent for 10 in the bin, it's got to be something, you know. Like,
and they were in the attacking.
he had the ball. Yes,
Yeah.
he got
What a
tackled.
goose.
So
His name shouldn't be. Isn't it Grub Maguire?
Yeah,
it should be
yeah.
Goose.
Goose.
he's-
You've got the ball, you're attacking, and you give away a penalty like that.
He
Goose
got up
Maguire.
and played the ball and just
did
gave their
Melbourne?
ref.
Did Melbourne score
I think they
off
did.
that set or
Yeah,
anything?
they scored 2 tries while it was off the field.
And that's
Yeah, right.
was that the difference in the score? Was it?
Yeah, well, end up being 36-20.
Yeah,
So
so
maybe if they didn't get those
They-
2 tries, it would have been 24-20.
Yeah.
so maybe we need
And-
a new segment of Goose of the Round. But anyway, well, speaking of round, night of the round, Josh.
Yes, I'll say that night of the round is going to go to Edric Lee.
Night of the round also was brought to you by Burger Chef.
Oh, Burger Chef. Yes, forgot to mention that.
Cheeseburger.
So yes, Edric Lee I've picked for player of the round.
Yeah,
Just on his
100%.
Just on his
Edric Lee.
performance that he's returned this week. He did really well. I thought.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
he
agree.
gave us a bit. He gave us a bit of go forward when he did the hard yard
Yards
tackle.
out there around end. Yeah. Kick returns and
They just need to get the ball to him more when he's in
he's a
attack.
good strike player. Yeah. And they didn't set.
You get him
too,
in
I
it. He
think, didn't
gets in the break, and it's just like, see you
See
later.
you later. Yeah. Well, I think he knocked that ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got it.
Intercept.
If he just
Yeah.
lost it, and he would have been
away.
off.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
think
by the
I
time
would have
Tedesco turned to chase him or whatever,
he was gone, mate.
see ya. See you later. Anyway,
So,
night of
yeah,
the round.
I would definitely say
No
Edric
arguments
Lee.
there.
Yeah.
Yep, happy with that. Lock that in.
Lock it in, Eddie.
If you don't agree,
And
Feel
a
free
close
to-
second, Sione.
he just
I'm
didn't
not
get-
going there. I'm not going there.
He just didn't get enough time, Sione, to get
Yeah, but
men of the match.
Edric, yes,
Haven't-
he was good.
What,
Welcome
Sione
back,
had
Edric.
5
Good work.
weeks off. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
He had to be sort of brought back in like that. I mean,
Yeah.
as much as I'd like to see him.
I'll tell you what, he'll get more. He'll get more time this week.
He'll gun it, playing at home in front of his home crowd. He'll step up.
Well, I sit behind the bench, so I'll make sure that he gets more minutes this week.
Yeah, he'll step up. That's for sure.
If you're sitting behind the bench, it's your job to get his jersey for the studio.
I'll try.
Anyway, next one is I'd like to touch on Aidan Guerrero. Has been a great,
Yes.
for our club and for rugby league in general, and he's decided to
Hang up the boots.
hang up the boots.
Which is a shame, but he's hanging up the boots in a good jersey, which is a good thing.
100%. So at the game this weekend, you boys, I believe, you're going to go around with the camera.
Yeah, we're going to try. See
Gonna
how
go
we
around,
and
so,
then, see if we can get some people to say a few words.
A few
about
words
him,
to
see how
Aidan,
good he
and
goes.
put
So
you on
all
next
you
week's
Knights
show.
fans, look for us. Get out there, come say a few words for Aidan Guerrero, and get onto it.
And get on the show next week, and we'll
Yep.
do a segment for Aidan with all your messages and show him a little bit of support. Of,
For his,
what it's like to be a Knight. Once a Knight, always a Knight.
That's it.
So,
Castrian.
Yes, come down if you see the boys in the camera. Come and say hello, and
We'll be in our
get on the show.
We'll be in our new shirts, hopefully, as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Our
Feel
new
free.
podcast shirts. So yeah,
Killing it.
sweet as.
Too easy.
Next one, Smitter's mailbag.
Oh, what do you got?
What do we got this
Smith?
week?
Brought to you by Sayers Inc., which is pretty ironic with this one. We've got 2. I couldn't go past the 2 of them, but
Two of them. Who brought him in? Who
Which
sent
one do
him
you
in?
want to go first?
well, the first one is from Henry Digby.
Henry Digby. Hello, Henry.
Henry.
Thanks for being part of the show.
Thanks
A lot of rugby league design tattoos are around of late. What is your favourite one?
Ooh.
What is the favourite rugby league design, mate?
I've seen a few.
Ooh.
I've seen a Kalen Ponga one.
Yeah.
There's that fella that's got the whole leg piece of Andrew Johns on the 97 grand final on the skateboard.
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that, yeah.
I've got one myself on my chest of the Knight symbol, the old
Yeah,
school
the
symbol.
Yeah.
So, there's another
Well,
little.
I will
part
say,
to this.
I will say that there's tattoos aren't my forte. I don't have. I'm not a tattoo person. But when the Knights win the next premiership, I'm saying
Right.
it here right now. When the Knights win the next premiership,
Right.
I will get a tattoo.
I'm putting it there with you
Knights.
two
It's-
boys now, right now. If the Knights make this year's grand final, you boys go into our sponsor, Sayers Inc., and you get the Knight symbol tattooed on.
Oh, I will for sure.
Oh,
100%.
yep, I'm in
Mate,
on
even
that.
if they don't make the grand final, it's going on my chest.
If they make the prelim, I'll do it too.
So that's it. If we make the grand final, you boys get a tattoo.
Oh,
Yep.
oh,
And what do you
done.
get? What do you get?
No, well, he's already
right.
got it.
I'll get another one. I don't mind. I'll get another one. But yeah, so that was a good question, Henry. I actually like that one. So
You stitched
Oh, there's actually
when I seen it, I thought I have to do that.
one more that I was talking to about with those tattoos of rugby league. I think there's a bloke in Raymond Terrace. He's got a Knights, same thing on his leg, but it's an actual full Knight in armour.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
I've
red.
seen that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
that's
the,
pretty
with the
cool
red,
one
yeah.
too.
So
I
that's,
didn't mind that. I'll post mine up on the page anyway, just to get a bit of an idea. And you boys hopefully might be having something like that soon.
Might get some ink soon.
Well, I'll get the new logo.
We'll be seeing you soon. Say is ink.
If anyone wants a tattoo, go see John Sayer and Dan down at Sayers Inc. They'll look
Where are
after
they
you.
located at?
Julestown Plaza. So
Julestown.
go down and want a tattoo, tell them that us at the
Now that's on your way
at
to
the
Belmont,
podcast.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
us at the podcast sent you down, and guarantee you they'll look after you. And the second
Sweet.
question is from Joshua Wilson.
No, that wasn't me. I didn't send that in.
No, there's more than one Joshua Wilson in the world, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you said Joshy Wilson.
I thought you
Does
said
he
Josh
play? Does
Wilson.
he play footy for Raymond Terrace?
I'm not sure, mate, to be honest, but
Yeah.
his question was, do you think Pearce is the right halfback for us to win a premiership, or do we need to sign a 5'8"?
Well, good question. Good question.
It was a good question. That's why I had to include both of them.
Like, mate, to tell you the truth, he has won a premiership before with the Roosters, but he did have a lot of star players.
That's right.
around him.
Yeah.
Sonny Bill was one.
We need someone to take the pressure off him, because I think personally,
For
like, I'm not one to bag mouth, but something isn't right with Mitch at the moment.
Well, I
mate.
think
I
that's
think
what,
he's
I think
under
that's why
pressure.
they've. I think that's why
100%.
they've gone with Tex Hoy this week
Under
to
pressure.
give him.
so that's,
some relief or something. I think he's under a lot of pressure to try and drag the side.
he
through.
I reckon he probably feels he's got the weight of the town on his shoulders.
But we did have a player
Well, he should.
that would have took the pressure off him and could have won us a premiership, and that was Blake Green.
100%.
But he's gone down with a knee injury, and
that's-
now I think he's signed with the Bulldogs.
The
Yeah,
Dogs.
he's signed with the Bulldogs. Yeah.
But
So-
there's talk that they're trying to medically retire him already. Hasn't even put on a jersey.
Yeah, right.
But I would have loved to have kept Blake Green,
Yes.
even if it was just for another 12
Well,
months.
he'd already
Yeah.
signed the contract with the Bulldogs before he actually played the first game with us.
No, did he? Really? Yeah, right.
So
No,
he'd already
things might have
signed
changed if.
Yeah, it's
But I think we do need someone to take the
might-
pressure off him.
He might want to
So-
do a Daly Cherry Evans and Renick to
Yes.
go into the Bulldogs and play for us. So
I think
watch this space.
we do. He does need someone to help him,
helping. Yes.
and I also think we need a second captain on the field just to take.
That might be a pressure thing for him too. Being the captain, trying to steer the team around.
Let him worry. Just
And-
worry about his own game, because
Yeah.
realistically,
Not
and
having-
the halfback is sort of your captain anyway.
Yeah,
On the-
he leads. He tells you where to go.
That's right. But Lee,
Who would you? Without, I know who you would say, but someone that's in that 17 this week, the starting side. Who do you say?
well, there's three
Captain.
that I would put it down to, and just I'd put either. Obviously, I'd give Sione a go because he was our captain.
Well, it's
David Clemmer
yeah.
or
Sione.
Mitch Barnett.
Yeah, that's it. Sione, Clemmer,
To
Barnett.
tell you the truth, I reckon
And
perfect.
Mitchell Barnett can step up. I think
I
there
think-
might have been
I-
one game there where he was a captain for one game, and
I reckon Lockie Fitzgibbon. That's my pick. For
Yeah.
co-captain.
okay, captain.
Yeah, you could throw him in.
Yeah, you could throw him in the mix.
I wouldn't say no to that either. But
Yeah,
I mean, I think
Local boy
yeah.
going up.
yeah, I like the idea of the local boy too. So I'd even maybe not even Barnett, because. All right, I'll just go Sione and or Clem.
yeah. Well,
I'm locking in.
I think didn't
Fitzgibbon.
Clemmer wasn't Clemmer a co-captain at the Bulldogs, or did he ever captain the Bulldogs?
I don't think he did.
did
I think James Graham was captain.
Yeah, I just think Clem just liked to voice his opinion,
yeah.
which I like.
He's good at
when
that.
was it? That game that
They both got
Easter?
sent off.
Was it Easter?
Oh, Adam Fennell Blake. Is that what
No,
you're talking
when,
No,
when he
what?
did
about? Oh
the.
yeah, with James Graham. And,
Yeah, was that the Easter game?
Yes,
West,
against
West
South.
Ty-
Yeah.
West Ty?
Nah,
Or
South.
South.
Yeah, he got up in his face. Yeah, okay, you're gone, mate. Off
Yeah,
you
see
go.
you later. Did Josh Maguire.
Yeah.
That's true. That is very
Oh, so
true.
we might call that from now on, eh? Yeah. Call it the Josh Maguire.
The Goose
Oh,
Maguire.
right.
Goose
Yeah.
Maguire, that's
So if
it.
you go off a ref, you're going to be called a Goose Maguire.
Goose Maguire.
Oh.
So yeah, so lock it in for Tattoos boys. If you win, if we get the grand final.
Final, it's locked in. Even if we don't, mate, it's
It-
still going on my chest.
It's not just me and Kenny. It's the people behind the camera too. Brendan, he's got to do it as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't, yeah.
I'll take Brandon's for him.
Just a little smidgen. Yeah.
But yeah, so on to the next one, boys. Kenny,
Yes.
Women in the League, my
Women
friend.
League round brought to you by Mobile Travel Agents. Now, first of all, I'd just like to do a shout out to my fiance Jackie Lamy. She's my manager for my under sevens that I coach at Raymond Terrace, and yeah, she's always stuck there with me and always been behind me all the time, every time we coach. So I'd just like to do a shout out for her and say thanks, bub. You're a champion. Thank you. I love
Good
you.
stuff.
So yeah.
So we've all, I get where you come from too, because my lovely wife's the same. We've, supported me for the last 12 months to get this show up and running.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still league related, and she's a mad Penrith supporter, but also Knights as well. She's adopted Knights, and the support that she's given me behind this, and Probably the heartache I'd give her just
Just doing it.
just doing this to get it up and running. And yeah, you know, I can't.
Well, I think it's the same with the girlfriends. I think they're probably sitting there. We're talking footy and they're just going, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I might have sent Kylie that way with the constant podcast talk, but bring up footy. That she's a mad footy fan. She gets into it.
Mate, who isn't? You know what I mean? If
That's a
you're
good
not-
family thing. Like,
Yeah, it's
we're there all the time with the family.
Well, I'll say that I don't really have my girlfriend or whatever, but all I'll say is there's a couple of people that have worked for the Knights and they should be recognised for the work that they do. And that's Jane, who works in the supporter store at the Knights shop.
Yeah.
She's been there I've been going there since I was about
well, Jane, if you're listening,
17.
there you go.
I reckon
Just got
she's
a
been
shout
there
out.
since I was 17 and I'm now 30. So
I think she might. My auntie used to work there. Remember when it used to be in the ground itself, the little tin shed at the front?
Yeah.
And then it was also at Jessamine Shopping Centre.
Centre,
Yeah.
yes.
And the
yeah.
store.
Yeah.
I think it was called the Kingdom back then.
Yeah, that
think it
was.
was.
Yeah.
And that was what it was called when it was Jasmine. That was through the period when we were sponsored by Stockland, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
My auntie used to work for the shop there then. I think she might have been there then as well. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, well, Jane's been there for a very long time, and yeah, she does an awesome job.
yeah, she's a lovely lady.
Yeah.
You go in there, she's happy to help you with anything to do with membership or just.
I think I was
inquiries.
saying it before we started the show so tonight. I rang up, I think it was a couple of days ago, to ask if I could get some baby jerseys for me young fella, Kalen.
Yeah.
And they didn't have anything, but she told me to go to the NRL shop. And I just happened to mention, my boy's Kalen, he was in NICU, and instantly, straight away, she goes, you're the father of the famous baby. You're the one that Kalen Ponga rang. So, they're on to everything in there.
Yeah.
So, it's
So
good
They're,
to see.
they're
but-
nice. They're nice too. Very nice.
Not just her, but all the administration staff at the Knights, the way that they've handled through COVID-19,
Yeah.
how the membership team have dealt with getting people to the games.
yeah,
That's all
with
them.
limited crowds
That's all them
and
in the
everything.
membership department. So,
yeah.
and even there's like physios and dietitians and all those people that are involved in the Knights behind the scenes.
Yeah,
So
I
we
might
think
need to
those.
go see
We
them.
think those.
I like to give the coffee lady a shout out too. She's pretty good at the coffee.
Is that one
there.
out the front? Is it? Yeah. Well done, coffee lady out the front of the ground. Good work. All right.
So yeah. So
But
apart
yeah,
from
to all the women anyway, thanks for everything that you do in rugby league.
Thank
and
you.
Keep doing it because we need yous.
yeah, shout out to our partners for putting up with us through all this.
Yeah, that too.
Without them, we probably wouldn't be in the position we are now.
No,
So
it wouldn't be.
yeah, so that's awesome. Without women in league, there is no league really.
Exactly
So,
right.
Exactly
That's
right.
it.
You got
All the
reference.
mums.
I'd like to see the Knights bring back a women in league jersey again, but this time instead of being like the pink where it looks like the white's been washed with a pair of red socks,
Yeah.
have more like a fuchsia pink, like a really bright pink,
Yeah.
or design some different jersey.
Yeah.
I mean, throw it over to Smithers Designs. I'm sure they can come up with something.
You've
Get it out there.
You've also got like officials, like referees now that are like female.
Yeah.
So and there's opportunity for them to go bigger and better.
Better. Yeah.
That's
All
right. All right. Well,
We'll see what we've got. We've got enough for next week. What are we doing next week? Bit of a shout out. We're going to the ground. And,
going to the ground and
for Aidan Guerrero.
Aidan Guerrero, so keep an eye out for the guys in their podcast shirts. You won't miss them. Come up, say hello, get your face on camera, and get on the show. Say something nice to Aidan, and let's send him off and
Farewell him.
farewell him.
Big
And
way.
Absolutely.
yeah, that would be
That'd be awesome. I think.
perfect thing to send him off with. And yeah, also make sure you go and check out the boys over at the Joust. Another good show. Good bunch of blokes.
Absolutely.
And yeah, make sure you support
They're
them as
massive
well.
Knights fans just like ourselves.
That's
so
right. So let's
Support
send us some support their way. And Yeah, myself and the boys, Kenny and Josh, would like to give a special thanks to a friend of the show and our producer, Brendan. And
Thanks, Brendan.
And,
Doing
uh,
your job,
mate.
Brendan.
Charm and alternate. Yeah. We can't thank him enough. Without him, the show wouldn't be the success that it is.
Shaman Alternative, is
That's
it?
the
I
one
think
I was
that's the
looking
one,
for.
is it? Alternative.
So, yeah, I'd like to give a good shout out. Big shout out to Brandon because
Without him, mate, we wouldn't have a show.
we
So,
wouldn't be in the position we're
Good
in
job.
now, that's for sure. So,
Good job, Brendan.
Yeah.
Appreciate your help.
So, in saying that, too, we have forgotten one thing: our tips for the round.
Ah, yes, I knew that was coming up.
I think we've got time. Have we got time, Mr. Producer? Yep. All right,
Yep.
let's go. All right, South Bulldogs.
Rabbits,
South.
Rabbitohs.
Cowboys, Panthers.
no brainer. Panthers,
Panthers.
Eels, Broncos.
Eels.
Sea Eagles, Titans.
This is going to be a hard one, but I'll go Sea
Sea
Eagles.
I'm going.
Oh, I've got Titans too.
I'm only because it's at Sea Eagles.
Sea Eagles,
It's at Pothole Land.
Lotto Land. Storm, West Tigers.
Storm.
Storm.
Ooh, okay, righto. Roosters, Sharks.
Roosters.
They're resting some players.
Yeah, still Roosters.
Yeah, Roosters. Raiders, Warriors.
Raiders.
Canberra.
Yeah,
And this
at
one,
Canberra.
next one.
This one's a no-brainer.
Well, it's all
Up the Knights.
All the Knights.
Newcastle! Yeah, so
All
that's
right.
it for the week. Hope to see you all at the game. And
Get there around about 2:30, 3 o'clock, so you can be on the camera.
Yeah, that's a go.
And any ideas or anything you wanted to mention on the show, feel free to contact us at Smita's Mailbag or just write into the show. And yeah,
And I'd like to thank the sponsors.
Yeah.
Steak and Chop Butchery, Say a Zing, Burger Chef, Mobile Travel Agents, Broadbrax Plumbing, Muso's Corner, and Smita's Designs.
so in saying that, good to see you again, Kenny. Good show.
Likewise. Yep.
Josh?
Same
Thanks,
to you, boys.
Thanks
And,
for the evening, and we'll see each other on Sunday.
No
Yeah,
worries.
we will be there with the camera. So
Come and say good day.
yeah, catch you then and
Go the Knights.
Go Knights!
Come on, people, listen now. 'Cause I don't think we need a reason for it waits. The fire's faded out, yet it all feels so relieving. It stays.